Are you guys excited for the Dallas Cowboys 2022 season? We know the schedule now. We're about to break down my record prediction. If you are excited for football to eventually, finally be back, show it by liking this video right now. We're going to go one time through quickly the schedule for the full breakdown. Check the comment section description. The link to the schedule leak that we had early is available. Week 1 against the Buccaneers for the Cowboys. Week 2 home against the Bengals. A tough opening stretch there. Giants and Commanders in Week 3 and Week 4. 2 early primetime games for Dallas. Week 5 at the LA Rams. Week 6 at the Philadelphia Eagles. Week 7 and 8 against the Lions and Bears. 19 straight years the Cowboys-Eagles play in a primetime game. Seriously, it's crazy. Week 9 is the bye week. Week 10 at the Packers. Week 11 at the Vikings. Home against the Giants on Thanksgiving, followed up by not a Thursday night game, but a Sunday night football game in Week 13 against the Indianapolis Colts. Week 14 against the Houston Texans. Then the Jags, they on the road in Week 15. Wrap up with a home game against the Philadelphia Eagles on Christmas Eve. Then 2 road games to end the season, Week 17 and Week 18, the Titans and the Commanders. So that is your very quick and brief overview for the Dallas Cowboys schedule. Now we're going to go game by game with my record predictions here, beginning with Week 1 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That is a home game for the Cowboys, and I don't feel great about their chances. I don't like opening up again with Tampa. That is not going to be an easy game. I will make note that the Cowboys are only a 2-point dog in the early odds right now, which we'll break down later on in a little bit more in depth to how to bet on that game. I do think the Cowboys are going to lose that one. Will they open up 0-2? I can't do it. I cannot give the Bengals a win on the road against the Cowboys. The Super Bowl letdown is a bit of a real thing for most teams. The Bengals are a good football team. Don't get me wrong on that front. But being from Cincinnati, there's not a chance I'm going to be able to go in favor of the Bengals over the Cowboys. Not going to speak that into existence. Cowboys win that one. Open up the year 1-1. What is your confidence level right now in the Dallas Cowboys? Scale it for me, 1 to 100. I want you guys to be honest with me in the comments. How you feeling so far about this Dallas Cowboys organization? Get those votes in, 1 to 100. All right, Week 3. This is a prime time game for the Cowboys at the New York Giants. They're a bad football team. I get the Cowboys with a win in that one, 2-1, as the Cowboys get going against some lesser competition in the NFC East. The Commanders, they weren't terrible last year. They still weren't that good. They play in Week 4. Cowboys go 3 straight wins in my predictions here. Cowboys take down the Commanders at home, riding the ship a little bit before things get tricky in Week 5 and Week 6, which we'll get to in a second. But first, will the Cowboys win the NFC East this year? There is a curse. Doesn't happen. The teams do not win back-to-back titles in the NFC East since 2004 when Philadelphia did it. Will the streak be snapped? You'll see my prediction later on, but I want to hear from you guys first. Y for yes, N for no. This question is the pinned comment on today's video. So if the ad break comes on YouTube, take advantage of it. Head down there and let me know. Week 5, Cowboys at the Rams. If it were at home, I might go in favor of Dallas. Against the Super Bowl champs, I got the Rams picking up a win in this matchup. The Rams are going to be good again this year. I'm not terrified of their defense the way I might have been last year, but they're going to be a very challenging threat, especially on the road. As is back-to-back road games. Sunday Night Football, Week 6. I don't believe the Cowboys are going to sweep the NFC East this year. This would be a rare NFC East loss for the Cowboys when their quarterback has been healthy, but I don't think Dallas sweeps the division this year. So I've got Philadelphia getting a win, Sunday Night Football. Cowboys drop to 3-3, and if the Cowboys open up the year at 500 after 6 games, the meltdown, the calls for Sean Payton will probably be at a fever pitch. But then the Cowboys get right. Week 7. Home against the Detroit Lions, that should be an easy win. I will be very concerned if Dan Campbell's knee-biting squad ends up finding a way to take down Dallas at home. Got a win for the Cowboys. They improve to 4-3. Now, you can bet on NFC East odds, Week 1 odds, over/under win totals, all kinds of great stuff with our sportsbook partner, BetUS. Head over to chatsports.com/bet. Use promo code Cowboys125. $100 down will get you a 125% deposit bonus. I've seen some interesting odds out there around the Cowboys and Bucs. BetUS has it right now as Tampa as a 2-point favorite. I'm not sure how much that line's going to move, barring notable injuries. So if you like Dallas +2, take advantage of it. Or if you just want them to break the curse and win the NFC East in back-to-back years, Cowboys are even money. Philly +200. The Commies at +450, and the Giants at +650. Head over to BetUS. It's chatsports.com/bet. Make sure you use promo code Cowboys125 to get yourself that 125% deposit bonus. On to Week 8. The Chicago Bears and their bad supporting cast for Justin Fields come to town. I got Dallas winning this one as well. I don't think the Bears are going to be terrible, but I think they'll be in decent shape. So the Cowboys improve to 5-3, entering their bye week. Hopefully no more rest this time around. The Cowboys get the win. They stay at 5-3. And I'll tell you what, if they're not at least 5-3 come bye week, I think there's going to be a lot of concern about this team given what happens in Week 10. That is a road game against the Green Bay Packers. But I'm going to call it the Mike McCarthy revenge game. Dallas pulls the upset. I guarantee there'll be an underdog barring injuries on one way or the other for that game. Cowboys at the Green Bay Packers. They take a step forward. I am glad this game is not in December. If this had been in December, I think I might have gone with Green Bay because I don't like playing road games in Lambeau and at Lambeau Field in December. 6-3, a huge win there for the Dallas Cowboys. The Packers game could easily be argued as the toughest one this year since it is a road game unlike Tampa and Cincinnati. So what do you guys think? What is the toughest game for the Cowboys this year? Let me know in the comments right now. Fresh off the high-flying win over Green Bay, the Cowboys have a letdown game because that's what happens in the NFL. You never only beat the teams you're supposed to and lose to the ones you're not supposed to. That's just how things happen. So this is, I'll call it the reverse Cooper Rush revenge game. Minnesota pulls an upset over Dallas as the Cowboys fall to 6-4. Still in the playoff hunt as the schedule gets a little bit easier here in the November-December range. Cowboys hosting the Giants on Thanksgiving. That is a win. I will not believe in the Giants until I absolutely have to because I don't trust their organization. Hopefully the refs don't throw garbage penalties this time around. Cowboys get the win 7-4. Then they host the Colts on Sunday Night Football. They can't quite put together the winning streak we're hoping for. I've got the Colts coming to Arlington and beating Dallas, led by Matt Ryan, a significant quarterback boost over Carson Wentz, who the Cowboys will have played at least once in theory this year. Week 14, battle for the state. Remember, always pick the Cowboys to beat the Texans because the Texans have the Cowboys logo in theirs. They're just desperate to beat Dallas. That's all they are. Cowboys win easily, 8-5. They improve to 8-5, entering Week 15 on the road against the Jacksonville Jags. And if the Cowboys can't win this game, oh boy, the calls for McCarthy are going to be bad there. I've got them winning it, though. I don't believe in Jacksonville yet. They're going to need some more time. They should be better this year, but I don't believe in them yet. 9-5 heading into the pivotal potential game of the year for both of these teams, Cowboys and Philadelphia. But I know one thing. Philadelphia doesn't deserve to win on Christmas Eve because of the way they've treated Santa in the past. Cowboys win this one as well. Yeah, even you like that one, Producer Jeremy. 10-5. This game for Dallas in Week 16, it may or may not clinch it for either Philadelphia or Dallas, but the winner puts themselves in pretty much fantastic position for moving forward and making some success in the postseason and winning that division. So I got Dallas winning 10-5. I think 10 wins, by the way, in the NFC this year gets you in the postseason as your division winner or at minimum as your wild card team. Now, we will be doing this as we have for all the games in the past. in-game watch parties, live scoreboard, play-by-play, highlights, reaction, etc. It's a blast. Everyone has a good time. Sometimes I say things I shouldn't, but it's fun. So if you haven't already, hit that big red button and subscribe, youtube.com/CowboysTV. If you haven't already, subscribe for free daily videos and watch parties in-game as well. Week 17 at the Titans. This is a toss-up game for me. I don't like going from, even if it's a Saturday Christmas Eve game, to a very surprising late-season Thursday night matchup. I'll give the Titans the advantage at home. That's one of the several toss-up games for me. So I got the Cowboys 10-6. I think they might have already clinched by the time they get to Week 18 against the Commanders. The date and time on this game not yet finalized. Listed by the NFL as a Saturday-Sunday game. They want to see what the schedule plays out, how that all looks in terms of maximizing their viewership window. Dallas wins that game as well. They then improve to 11-6 in the process. A big-time win there for the Dallas Cowboys. So before we get to my final predictions as it relates to like NFC East and whatnot, predict the Cowboys record for me. What are they going to do? They're going to have a better season, same season, or worse season. Get those predictions in for me right now in the comments. And to recap my own predictions here, might be a bit generous if I'm being honest. I know the fan base is down bad right now with the way the offseason's gone. I've got the Cowboys going 11-6 this year. And I do think they will win the NFC East. And those are my expectations. If we are concerned about the future with Mike McCarthy, I completely understand. But I think part of the reason why we are hoping the Cowboys have more success this year is the lack of playoff success as of late, etc. But for McCarthy, it should be playoffs or you're fired. So my expectations, and if I get let down, I get let down. I'm used to it by now from this franchise. My expectations are this team wins the NFC East, makes a playoff push once again, and if not, then there do need to be some changes, barring like just a rash of Ravens-like injuries this year. Barring that, this team should be a playoff caliber team. And if they aren't, time for some real changes at the top of this organization.